We told you yesterday, the Spokane County Sheriff's Office arrested a man in a 20-year-old cold case. Investigators say Richard James Johnson lured a young girl into his truck and raped her in the city of Elk. Johnson matched to a DNA profile in 2020. Spokane police recently pulled him over, and he eventually admitted to committing the crime. New at 6, Vanessa Perez breaks down why it took so long to make an arrest.
The Sheriff's Office says there's a need to prioritize which rape kits are tested based on the crime and other factors. For instance, if there is a known suspect and the case has to go to trial, that's going to get priority. Investigators say the rape happened here at Elk Park. Johnson lured the young girl away from her friends and into his pickup truck. Court documents show Johnson told her not to tell anyone about what happened or she'd regret it later. A rape kit was collected at the time, but with no good leads, the case went cold. The state lab is dealing with a backlog, cases awaiting attention with limited resources.
There's always this need to prioritize which kits are tested, which crimes and certain factors within those crimes sometimes determine which cases and which tests are done with priority.
But Undersheriff Nowels says legislation in 2016 helped. The law requires the backlog to be tested. It also provides more funding and resources. That's when the Sheriff's Office started submitting its backlog. Eventually, a DNA profile matched Johnson in 2020.
There's all sorts of cases, homicides, missing persons, things like that could utilize DNA technology and the need for DNA testing and profiling and things like that. So there was not enough capacity within the system to test everything that should have been tested.
Tracking down Johnson came with its own challenges because he was listed as a transient.
We had enlisted the help of some investigators from the Attorney General's office trying to locate him, and he had frustrated investigators for a while.
According to court documents, the Sheriff's Office reached out to the victim. She said she does want to proceed with this case. Reporting in the studio, Vanessa Perez, 4 News Now.